They are the irreligious people, the atheist people on this world. You should be showing intellectual efforts against those people. If you have any means, even minor means of making any effort, then you should be using that means for the goodness of people. However, those people, these ones are totally ignorant ones. And they are greatly enemies against the Jews. They have great hatred for the Jews. However, the Jews, they are coming from the lineage of the prophets. When we ask them, are the Jews from the lineage of the prophet? They say no. However, they are the prophet's lineage, and they are trying to remove that lineage of the prophets from the top of this earth. They are trying to eliminate the Jewish people. They are asking for applause. There is no need for applauding those people. They have hatred for the Jews. Why are you hating the Freemasons? You should be working in such a way that those Freemasons will be guided to the path of Allah. For instance, in Rome, there will be an opening of a Grand Lodge, and they ask for a Qur'an from us, and we will be sending the Qur'an there with a great ceremony. They will be talking about the Qur'an, they will be talking about Islam there, and we will be able to give a conference there and talk about Islam and the Qur'an, and those people will listen to our words. Will it be more acceptable if those people do not listen to us and we become enemies with them, or is it more acceptable when we become friends with them and when we are able to tell them about Islam? The prophet Moses would never approach the Pharaoh at his time. However, what he did was the prophet Moses entered the palace of the Pharaoh, and he first described telling him about the creation. He told them about the oneness of Allah and also the signs leading to faith. The Pharaoh did not believe, and the prophet Moses kept on telling. The Pharaoh did not believe again, and the prophet Moses preached again, and this went on for 9 times. But finally, when the Pharaoh had disbelief and he totally rejected the sayings of the prophet Moses, then Allah sent a disaster to the Pharaoh, and after the Mahdis receive all the rewards from Allah, Allah kills all those pharaohs in a way by drowning them, by killing them in any manner. Because after finishing of one pharaoh, another pharaoh comes, and there is always need for the pharaohs, because we are at the time of the Hazret Mehdi, and we can see so many other pharaohs who are attacking Hazret Mehdi. In the past there was only one pharaoh, but currently there are hundreds of pharaohs who are attacking Hazret Mehdi, and also there are hundreds of Nimrods who are attacking Hazret Mehdi. Therefore the Mehdi is very important, and the gathering of all the pharaohs and all the Nimrods, we call them to be the army of the Dajjal, the army of the Antichrist. That army consists of hundreds of pharaohs and hundreds of Dajjals, and at top of them there is the Antichrist, and Hazret Mehdi is the representative of the Prophet Muhammad, and he is fighting against the Dajjal, and he is from that school. And when the Mehdi is struggling against the Antichrist, those ones, the Antichrist, gets together the radicals, the bigot ones, and also the irreligious ones together, and they attacked Hazret Mehdi. At the time of Hazret Mehdi, the Jews will abide by Hazret Mehdi, and also the Ark of the Covenant will be found.